She walks in loud like a thunderstorm, debunking myths with style and form. True crime, conspiracies, her game. Melissa Jade, remember her name. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Microphone fierce like a roaring lion, unveiling secrets people been hiding. True crime queen of the digital scene, Melissa's got you hooked on her screen. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Murders to cover-ups, nothing misses. Melissa's here to share her guesses. She's got theories big and bold, no stone unturned, no case cold. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. From murders to cover-ups, nothing misses. Melissa's here to share her guesses. She's got theories big and bold, no stone unturned, no case cold. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. 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 She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Wolfie. Hey, Joe13, Kimmy C, Mom Silk. So there's that. Lori. Let me see. Abby Lane, Holly, Midnight Lays, Kelly, Marie Joey. Oh, it was so hot here today. And then my air in my car stopped working. So it was really hot. It was really hot. But I guess it's better than the rain. I like the rain too, but it's been raining a bit too much for my liking. Hi, IDTD. Hi, Lisa Marie. What's the for, Wolfie? Even though I pumped that, like I don't know what it's called. I charged that, I think it's called, like 6 weeks ago. But then it was just like, psh, so I don't know. I came to the conclusion because it was hissing like last week when it was really hot. No, I did that, Wolfie, like 6 weeks ago, unless there's a leak. But I've come to the conclusion that my car was just sitting in the sun too long and it like sucked it dry. That's what my conclusion is, which is probably not an accurate conclusion, but like, yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah, that would be lovely, Wolfie. Okay, either way, I am coming on tonight and I'm doing members tonight because there's a chance I might not be able to get on tomorrow. And so I wanted to still be able to do our members. So we're going to finish out. Okay. Sorry. I guess it sounds a bit weird. Like in my mind though, like that's the conclusion I came to. Oh, my baby has been sitting in the heat too long and it's just sucked dry. There's nothing cool left in it. You know what I mean? And thank you, 7 Lilies, for 2 months. Hi, Melissa Jade in chat. Hello. Well, if that's not a thing, then maybe a leak is more plausible. But like, I think it got sucked dry. I think it got sucked dry like George Bush did from Monica Lewinsky. It had nothing left. It's got nothing left in it. Okay, here is our missing child for the stream. This is Kiani Littleton Christian. She has been missing since June 12th, 2025, out of Bakersfield, California. She is 12 years old. It says both photos shown are of Kiani, and she was last seen on June 12th. So here's an additional photo of her. So if you or anyone you know has information on her whereabouts, please contact the Bakersfield Police Department at 1-661-327-7111. Hold on. Let me at least show you what I was thinking about. Let me see. Where is it? Of course, I can't find the meme I'm looking for. Oh, yes, here it is. Here it is. This is what happened to my car. If it makes sense to you. It's either going to make sense or it's not going to make sense. But it makes sense to me. My car was George Bush to the left before the heat wave last week. Monica Lewinsky is the heat wave. And my car is George Bush to the right after the heat wave, okay? So this is what I mean by it was sucked, like just gone. It's gone, all right? It makes sense. What did I say? Bush, Clinton, same thing. Tomato, tomatoes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I guess I said Bush. Doesn't matter. That's what happened. That's my car. That's the point. The point isn't whether it's Clinton or Bush. The point is that's my car. And it's like, you know, there's nothing left to it. So, but yeah. Okay. So let go here. Okay. We have like less than 30 messages left, but it's perfect because Allie's going on at 8:30 and I wanted to get off for Allie so we could go Jade Raid over there. So we're just going to finish out the rest of these. Thank you, Lady Fucking T. Did you guys find Gyp's Meltdown? Yeah, I watched it last night after someone in my chat mentioned the billboards. Who celebrates by getting drunk, getting off of parole for brutally murdering your mom? No, C. Carter. It's white, so it's fragile. Like it, you know what I mean? It can't handle the sun. Both Bush and yeah, that's probably why. Seven Lilies, I thought they were the same person. Yep, Gypsy does. Gypsy does. It's sick, honestly, and she got shit-faced. Wolfie. That's true, Nancy. I need to go back and catch up on Gypsy. Yeah, she's a train wreck. She's a train wreck. Okay. All right, I'm going off. She is. But let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. Did you guys find Gyp's Meltdown? That Sameless B is celebrating in NOLA and got called out big time. Check. Yes, that's what I watched last night. I watched Becca's Scoops last night. And I really like Conspiracy. I really like Conspiracy for Gypsy stuff. She's really good. And I appreciate those channels because I don't go on the TikToks. And so I like when the YouTubers bring the TikToks here and just give us like a need to know type of thing. Okay. Are you guys ready? I have a feeling it's going to be ultimately sooner than we realize. Mm-hmm. She's good. Okay. All right. I'll watch it, Wolfie. I'll watch it. Okay. So here is the last message we last left off, which was from Brooke on July 9th, 2024. Brooke wrote, "Hey, Lovey, I'm running super late for work, but I just wanted to tell you how much it meant to me that you called. I know you're not accepting just anyone to message you because girls are commenting about it online and they say he died by request, but I knew I'd talk to you. I know there's something here and I can't wait to see what unfolds. I'm into you. You're the most beautifulest, sexiest man that I ever did see, but it's not what it's about. Wade, I am already genuinely caring about you more than you realize. I have such love for you. You will learn over time I'm solid and I won't ever turn my back on you. Not ever. If it's not you, it's not going to be anyone else. Everyone who knows me knows I don't give guys the time of day, and all I would ever want is you. However, we can make it work. We'll figure it out together. Have a good day and smile that beautiful smile. I love your eyes, by the way. Gorgeous. You don't even know how much you are my type. Like, if I drew what I wanted in someone, I wouldn't change a thing about you. I am so into you. It's crazy, but I also wanted to help in any way that I can, and I mean that. We got this. Take a deep breath and know it's going to be okay. You aren't alone. You genuinely have me, and we are in this together, boo. Did you have your friends look me up online? LOL. You never answered me. Hardy har har. You already what? I wish you would see the pages I made of you. The TikTok got banned. I'm furious. TikTok sucks like that. They don't know me though, and I'll just keep making more pages. My Instagram one, Let Wade Wilson Live, is up still though and growing constantly. The petition link is on it too. My edits of you are good. You would really like them. Wait, did you mean you already had alone time with my pictures? I'm smiling because same. Haha. I was definitely thinking about you as soon as I woke up this morning. Wink, wink. Okay, toodles for now, gorgeous. XOXOXO. So much love, hugs and kisses, aka Brooke. Oh, and if you could listen to the song by Noah Cyrus again, it's pretty. I love it. I made some edits to your videos with it. It's trending. So Brooke needs a lorazepam. Sorry, she needs to like pull it back a bit. It is a bit Jessie 2.0, but in a different type of way. Hi, Gidget. Hi, Samantha. Not Noah Cyrus. Whoops. Ugh. This does not fit in this. I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but like this does not fit in this. Okay. It is for these women. So we have a morning from Jamie. Good morning. What do you usually do all day? Jamie, he's in jail. What do you mean? It's 23 and 1. 23 hours of the fucking day he is locked down in a cell, ma'am, making prison hooch. Did you not see the FOIA request we got back on this channel? He is literally throwing produce in the toilet to get a buzz. What are you doing all day? Why do you have the time to even write this double murderer? But what a stupid question. Hooch and poop. Exactly, Gidget. It's hooch and poop. He takes long walks on 4 miles. That's exactly what he does. What a stupid question. We have Catherine. Money. It still says punding. Sorry, I was mowing the lawn. Catherine, you know what? At least Catherine mows her lawn. Now, which lawn was she mowing? We won't ever know, but she was getting shit done, unlike Wade. So Catherine says, it says pending. Sorry, I was mowing the lawn. I commented on that girl's TikTok, by the way. I didn't mention you told me to say something. Obviously, I wouldn't, but she won't respond for some reason. I sent you another selfie. Is there stuff I'm not allowed to send? Yes, Catherine, your butthole, a nip slip, or the front, but he never wants to see the front anyway. So fuck your lawn. It doesn't need to be mowed. He just wants your poop chute. It's just the facts. Don't get mad at me. It's just the facts. When have you ever heard Wade even mention a woman's lawn or front area? Hi, Harlot. Yeah, Harlot, because there's a chance I might not be able to come on tomorrow night. So I'm like, well, let me get it done tonight. Or we'll have back-to-back lives, back-to-back member lives, one or the other. Depends on how it goes. So then we have Brooke again. Good morning. So Brooke says, and hey, I'm not going to be mad if you don't want to text with me yet. I seriously totally get that. But I'm going to still probably send you messages anyway when I can. And I want to say hi. I'm always thinking about you. You will realize that you can trust me over time. For now, we can just do phone calls. I want you comfortable. And like I said, I totally understand. I don't try people, so I get it. These dumb girls will screenshot shit and post it on the internet for fame. It's pathetic. So I'm really happy that you really aren't chatting with people. I got your back, babe. Loves, Brooke. XOXO. I would never, imagine saying hey, I know that you're not going to answer me, but I'm going to keep trying. That's how you get yourself an RO. Okay? That is how you get yourself a restraining order. Be careful with that, Brooke. And you're over here saying, oh, well, I'm just happy that you're not talking to all the dumb girls. Meanwhile, every other bitch in his inbox is pissed because the messages are being revealed to how many dumb bitches he actually is talking to. So, you knock that silly shit off, Brooke. You knock that off. Catherine says, the picture sent my selfie and the tattoo. Oh, we have another one. Catherine, who has paid money up front for a phone call with Wade Stephen Wilson, also branded herself. When did that happen? Just yesterday? Because it was only just yesterday you finally got the call. It's giving, I know you don't want to see me, but I'm in your driveway just in case energy. That is spot on, Samantha. That's spot on. So Catherine, once again, says the picture sent my selfie and the tattoo. Well, okay. Okay, Catherine again. I feel like you're just going to randomly stop talking to me. Well, whatever gave you that sense, Catherine? Was it the fact that he would not get on the phone with you even after you sent the money, that you had to bribe him and even up the ante to $200 to get him on the phone? What in the world would make you think, oh, I don't know, that Wade's going to stop talking to you unless you keep sending that money? The lack of self-awareness among these women is astounding. It's astounding. Hi, Bogart. So Tiffany says, call me. It might take a couple minutes to get through. Well, why? Why would it take a couple of minutes to get through to your number? I just can't with the tattoos. I have several. Never. I was yeah, I regret my tattoos all on their own, and they're not a double murderer's name. So I couldn't imagine doing that. He didn't even have, he doesn't even have to ask twice. They just do it. So we got a damn from Kelly. I put money on your Cash App under Kelly. Okay. Oh, thanks. Thanks for letting us know, Kelly. Wade to Kelly. Oh, I seen it, babe. But I had to send it back to you because my Cash App was fucked. I made a Venmo and it's Wade Stephen Wilson, or a PayPal, it's Wade Stephen Wilson. What are you doing? Good morning from Linda. Who dis? Okay, good morning, Linda. Good morning, Wade. I know you're probably wondering, like, who the heck is emailing you or sending you a message? Me and a few girls, or should I say one other girl, has been watching your trial, and it's, let's just say, very interesting. We just want you to know that we are thinking about you and you are in our thoughts. We would like to correspond with you and let you know that we do not think any way, shape, or form that you are a monster. Like, some of these people out here are thinking, we think you are an ordinary guy who needed help at one point and never even got it. She is from West Virginia and I'm from Ohio, which is like 5 minutes away. So it's really not that far. And we both work in a psychiatric hospital. I'm sorry, my my voice slipped for that one. I'm sorry. That's what I'm starting to realize, Samantha. Is this like Linda, Trudy, and Gloria? Because I don't know if we ever saw like the OG message of them. Is this the triplets? Number one, but number two, what do you mean you both work in a psychiatric hospital? Like what? And neither of you are gonna like reel one another back in and say, hey, if not for our own moral compass, but perhaps for our careers, maybe, just maybe, it's not too smart to be reaching out to a double murderer. But what do I know? So, whoops, my thing keeps falling. Ugh. This is what I mean. It doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. You must have quit. All right. So, we both work in psychiatric hospitals. We also have forensic patients, and we hope the best for you. I can't say, how other people are going to react to that or how other people are going to deal with how we feel, but we feel in a way you never got to fix. Sorry, that was a lot of into the ways. She literally wrote that though. But we feel in a way you never got a fair trial. Our heart goes out to you and we hope you're doing well. We also hope to hear back from you. Some of the people we work with think we're crazy because we think you're hot. But heck, I think half of the world does. And I could only imagine what your days are like. But I hope you know that you have two people out here in your corner that really hope for the best for you. I hope you get this, and I hope you message back. Thank you for at least reading this. If you do, my name is Linda. Yes, hers is Gloria. So have a good day. Hope to hear back from you soon. It's the triplets. So wait a second. Hold on. So you're telling me before Trudy joined the bunch, it was just Linda and Gloria. Where the fuck did Trudy come from? Somewhere along the way on bingo night, Linda and Gloria were over here chatting a little too loud. Trudy was, eavesdropping and was like, wait a second, did you say Wade Stephen Wilson? Did you say double murderer? Oh, hell yeah. So I think Trudy joined the bunch along the way, and then they became the trio. I need to pull up their pictures. You're freaking right I do, Nancy. Oh, Trudy lives in the trailer next door. I need to find their pictures. Let me see. Found them. Okay. If anyone doesn't remember these glorious bunch of coconuts, let me show you. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Okay. here is, where did it go? Linda, who is smoking a real good Crayola crayon because AI still hasn't, it's come far, but it hasn't quite made it. It's not quite perfect, but there we have Linda. So this is who's the author of the message. AI, man, I still can't get over that. Why, like, and never the mind the fucking Crayola when you have a double fucking finger. You see that? You see that little? And look, she even has a lipple on her finger there, matching Wade. I know, Harlan, but look at this. Look at that double. Okay. The shirt, which I don't know what language that is. AI has come very far, but like not far enough at the same time. You know what I mean? She's missing her bottom lip. Hold on, I didn't notice. Oh shit, she is. Wait, how didn't we notice that before? Oh man. Thanks, Mallory. Yeah, her pinky's deformed. Here, I gotta take the comments off. It's all kinds of fucked up, okay? But this is Linda. Now let's move on to Gloria. Wait, that's not Gloria. This is Gloria, who her fucking cigarette's so fucking advanced that the smoke comes from the other side of the fucking screen. She puffs and her neighbor fucking smokes. Which, like, AI, you gotta step it up. Like, what is she smoking? A cigarello? Never the mind the fucking Pac-Man fingertip Gloria's got. What happened to you? It's so, like, what was AI thinking? I can't with that. Like, her fingertip is literally a Pac-Man. Like, it literally is going to eat that. I don't know what it is. But the smoke pouring from the side. It's great. It's great, man. Yeah, her ring finger overlaps, I believe, the middle finger. It's so weird. That, yeah, you said that, Harlot. You said that, but this is pretty bad. Yeah, she has her fingers crossed in the hopes that Wade will call. She sure does. Now, don't ask, is that a pumpkin? Is that a face? We don't know. We don't know. It doesn't really matter, though. And then eventually, Trudy's going to come along. Now, Trudy's looking the most normal of the bunch. Now, tell me, what does her shirt say? Do you know? It does copy of skeletons. I mean, again, AI, the only reason Trudy's getting off scot-free is because her fingers really aren't in here. You know what I mean? It's the only reason Trudy's not looking like Gloria or Linda. That puff of smoke gets me every time. Like, what is it? Like, what is that? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my gosh. She doesn't have a bottom lip. That's so funny. Trudy is definitely the hottest. For sure. Okay. Now let's flip back. I can't believe this is her original message. Okay, part of me has to like now reread it because I was reading it as a different Linda. So Linda says, "Good morning, Wade. I know you're probably wondering who the heck is emailing you or sending you a message. Me and a few girls, or should I say one other girl, has been watching your trial and it's very interesting. We just want you to know that we are thinking about you and you are in our thoughts. We would like to correspond with you and let you know that we do not think in any way, shape, or form that you are a monster. Like some of these people out here are thinking, we think you are an ordinary guy who needed help at one point and never even got it. She is from West Virginia and I am from Ohio, which is like 5 minutes away. So it's really not that far. We both work in a psychiatric hospital. We also have forensic patients, and we hope the best for you. I can't say that you know how other people are going to react to that or how other people are going to deal with how we feel, but we feel in a way, you never got a fair trial. Our heart goes out to you, and we hope you're doing well. We also hope to hear back from you. Some of the people we work with think we're crazy because we think you're hot. But heck, I think half of the world does. Can only imagine what your days are like. But I hope you know you do have two people out here in your corner that really hope for the best for you. I hope you get this, and I hope you message back. Thank you for at least reading this. If you do, my name is Linda. Hers is Gloria. So have a good day. Hope to hear back from you soon. Now all I can imagine is like them puffing on a cigarette, like or a Crayola, and then like, you know, like writing this message out while like the puff of smoke just appears, you know, from the side of the room. It's a fucking psych ward. Can you believe it? Oh, we have Jesse. I should be leaving here by 11. And I just wanted to let you know, my love. Yeah, Jesse, because he answered any of the last 444 messages prior, right? So you think he cares? See, this is why I can't. This is what I mean by it doesn't fit. You see how like I'm down here? It doesn't like, it's either way too boop or way too up. I need to fix that. Wade to Jesse says, good, I'll call them. Look at your ass. Your asshole is showing through. Fuck. Is that better? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Nope. It's gonna happen again. Showing through what? Because as far, see, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. I can't balance it unless you guys just want to stare at my forehead. Fuck this. It's just not working. I don't get it. I need a different type of stand for this one specifically. This one works. This one works for my other one. This doesn't work for this one though. I mean, I could totally do it just like this if you guys want me to. Oh, it's gonna happen again. I know it. Okay. The last time that we heard from Jessie, she was trying to send these right there. The mouth pictures, which got denied. Do not forget. That's what I want to know, C. Carter. Inquiring minds would like to know. You'll just see it bob up and down. That's when you'll know I'm laughing. You'll get a glimpse. You'll get a glimpse of an eye. When I laugh, my whole body convulses. Oh my God. So good. I'll call then. Look at your ass. Your asshole's showing through. Fuck. So Wade to Tiffany. Send number. Tiffany to Wade. Ooh, Tiffany's isn't there, but we have Wade to Martina. Do you have an American phone number for me to call you? Jesse says, that monster cock that belongs to me and only me. Better be fucking ready, daddy. Do you see how she slides that in there? Now, this is why he doesn't want to talk to you like this, Jesse, for numerous reasons, but one of them being that you are very well aware of what's coming out all over TikTok right now. So you made sure to bust a caps lock and say that it belongs to you and only you. You could bust a caps lock all you want. It doesn't make it true. Like you, so you want him to respond to you with a reassuring message, right? That, oh yeah, it's only yours. But what is like, I just don't understand. Well, that's a good question, Harlot. Like, what would your asshole be showing through? And like cheeks or asshole? Because if she managed to get the actual valley, like the actual tunnel showing, that's just impressive. That dick is community dick. Hi, Pipsqueak. So Jesse again writes, baby, call me at 11:05 instead. I forgot I have a quick call I have to make at 11. And also, I'm already so wet just thinking about you. Like 11:05, like you're cutting that close, Jesse. How are you going to ensure that you can't, like, if you have a call to make at 11 and to say, yo, call me at 11:05, you're ensuring that that call is going to be 4 minutes or less. Like, what happens if you get hung up on it? Like, that's a little bit dramatic. Instead of, how about just give it an extra 5 minutes, say 11:10. But Jesse's so obsessed, she's like, yeah, no, 11:05, 05. Damn, girl. Isn't that a great point, Knuckle Sandwich? Her throat goat pics were flagged inappropriate, but her brown starfish pics get through. I don't know if that's a good thing or she should be insulted. If your throat is more inappropriate than your butthole, you've got some serious issues you need to work on. So Kelly writes, well, I didn't get it back, and it says you accepted it at 9:30 last night. Just call me. We can figure it out, okay? I'll call CashApp. I'll send you a picture of the receipt, okay? Call me. Kelly. So now listen, to be fair, Wade did say to refund them, or they automatically did. I don't remember how it worked out when we were reading it last. So he probably does believe it got sent back. But like, here Kelly is like, I will call app of the cash. I will call that 1-800 number. And I will ensure that I get confirmation of you receiving that money. So you need to call me. Like, you're paying for... I know, and it's like, I keep saying it, but my mind will never accept calling, like paying for the calls. You know what I mean? Like, you are paying, and then you're surprised when, like, oh, everything you paid him to say wasn't actually authentic and genuine. No way. And where are you getting this extra money from? She does try to replicate it, J13. She does try to replicate it, very much so. Martina says, I wish, but unfortunately I don't. I only have Polish number. I will try to get it by some apps. By the way, we even have same birthday, 20th May. It's destiny, I guess. Yeah, it's totally Martina. Total destiny. Totally. You're right. Just running off into the sunset together. Destiny. How you Americans say destiny. I was on the Grammys really young. Do you guys remember when Gaga wore raw fucking meat? She wore like a fucking ribeye on her face. I'm not kidding. Who remembers that? Who remembers that? She wore like a fucking ribeye on her cheek, and she wore like pork chops on her tits. What was that about? Like, could you imagine what that smelled like? Can you imagine what that fucking smelled like? What do you mean she still has that dress? What do you mean? That's not possible. How would that dress even still be in one piece at that point? That is I wasn't kidding when I said ribeye on her face. Like she literally wore a dress of meat. It was like the Godfather with the horse head in the bed, but wearing it. Like, it was so crazy. How? That's concerning. As if it wasn't concerning enough to wear the meat. It's all jerky now. That's a good point. But like, how would that even hold up? I couldn't imagine the smell. I feel so bad for whoever was seated next to her. Ugh. And I like that Gaga is original. Like, don't get me wrong, I like it. But like, that's too much. Like, that's too much. Yeah, or Bjork with her swan dress, but at least the swan dress didn't reek. Like, no. Nope. It's a no for me, dog. So we got stupid from Kelly. Kelly, the one who's going to call CashApp. So she writes, you must think I'm really fucking stupid. And you know she's serious because she's got a double O stupid. All right? Not the accurate spelling stupid. It's a double O stupid. You must think I'm really fucking stupid. You got the money. I put it on your books. I know you did. I called and you got it. Now, the Cash App, you cash that out at 9:30 p.m. I'm not going to keep sending you money if you don't want to talk to me. Well, go fuck your self seriously. I ain't going to beg you to. I ain't no ugly bitch. I get many men. Just thought it would be fun and interesting to have some fun with your tall, handsome ass. But if you're not down, shake my head. Good luck to you, Wade. All right. I actually have a couple of interesting things that I'm going to point out in this message. Okay, ready? Follow me. So a lot of times when people use the wrong your and your, they usually only use one your for both, like YHUR. She used the wrong your with the apostrophe RE here, yourself, but then she used this your incorrectly. You see what I'm saying? Like, it should have been the possessive form for the yourself and the plural form down below, but she just did a switcheroo there. She did a switcheroo. So I'm curious because she's like, I'm not going to beg you to, while at the same time acknowledging that you are paying for the call to begin with. Something's not clicking there. Yeah, she's as sharp as a marble. I'm not going to beg you. I have self-respect, but I am willing to pay you to call me. And you cashed out. You took my payment. And now you need to speak to me. I'm not going to send you any more money to do any more calls unless you give me the call that you owe me. But listen, I'm not no ugly bitch. I have self-respect. And I don't need to chase you. I just need to pay you. That would probably be easier. Ruffian. Teacher here. That tracks. Oh, but I was incorrect. I don't know if it was yesterday's live. No, like 2 days ago's live. I had the wrong lie. I thought it was LYE. It wasn't. It was LIE, according to someone in the comments. So I own my mistake too. But I'd rather get lie and lie wrong versus your and your. Mm-hmm. Well, I love how she acts like she knows when you, because like when you cash out, you can't see that from the sender's end. Like you could send to someone's Cash App, and whether or not they cash out, you wouldn't get notified of, but she's acting like she knows. Okay. Gotta go off of Jesse. Jesse says, call whenever. All done with my call. Yeah, see, it's 11:09. She said to call at 11:05. He hasn't called yet, and she immediately call me, call whenever, call. Okay, there's a few more left. We have a sup boo from Mallory. Hey, I hope to hear from you by now, and I hope you're well. It's gonna be 108 degrees here today, so I could only imagine how hot and sticky it is in there. Florida's humidity and mosquitoes are no joke. I'm going to lay by the pool today. I'm off of work. Got to work on these tan lines. And I'm going to take my car through the wash. I just bought a 2024 Jeep Rubicon 2 weeks ago. I'll have to show you. I hustled my ass off hard for that motherfucker. I saw a pic of you being shared on the internet of when you were a little boy wearing a baseball hat. You were so fucking cute. You know I see that innocent boy when I look at you. He's still there. I want you to know that everything will work out for you the way it's supposed to. Make peace with your higher power. Only God knows what's in your heart, Wade. I believe in you. You haven't been dealt an easy hand, but you're forgivable and you're special. Did you get commissary this week? Let me know if you need things. Talk to you. And I whispered soon because it's a lowercase s. Thank you, MK. Congratulations. Yes, we're doing it early just in case I may not be able to get on tomorrow. Vivian and Ari, I would be shocked if Vivian didn't still speak to Wade. I would be shocked. They seemed very codependent on one another. Jessie at 11:12, so she 4 minutes later. If you can't call right now, though, let me know, please. I still have to drive back, so I want to get started on that if you can. Bitch, go drive back. Like, what are you waiting for? That's what I think, Samantha. It would take a lot. You think so, Andrea? Again, Vivian is the one I'm least shocked by. Wade heard about the red light district. Imagine, like, she's just wherever she is, she's sitting in her car waiting for a phone call before she even starts to drive. Like, ma'am, go and do what you need to do. Wade to Jesse. I'm calling, babe. Swear, 1 second. Promise. No, Pipsqueak, no. Jesse says, no worries, love. And then we have an S from Andrea. Is this the last one? Yeah, two from Andrea, and then this batch is done. So Andrea who has no self-control, and I cannot believe you are reaching out once again. Hi, Val. She writes, I am not sure why I am helping you or giving you advice. I am not sure why I am helping you or giving you advice, but I was looking up some things on those women who are posting your private messages online without your consent. Bitch, they don't need consent. Do you people are so dumb. If I texted MK right now and MK wanted to go and show you guys, you don't need my consent. Now, morally, should you do it? That's a different story. Whether or not you don't need consent, though, you dumb. They are showing your information. If you're honestly done with them and that is why they're blasting you, you can go after them for online defamation, Andrea. Shouldn't you be focusing on the fact that you're crowning in this moment? It is not defamation if it's true. It is not defamation if it is true. And even actually, it could still not be defamation if it is false. Only if the person knowingly is putting it out as one thing while being aware that it's false. So if I started, let's say spreading a horrible rumor about Harlot, let's just say, but I believed the rumor to be true, it's not defamation. I have to know that it's false and still push it with the intent to do harm. Them putting out messages with Wade is not defamation. Thank you, Daniel, for becoming a member. Yeah, it's his own words. Defaming and murderer by reading sexual emails. Nope. But yeah, never mind that he took lives of the woman. But yeah, you totally have a strong defamation suit, right? Listen, I used MK and then I had to go for Harlot. I'm trying not to single anyone out. It's just examples. That's what they're mods for, Samantha. So I could use them in my stupid scenarios. So she's like, if you're honestly done with them, it fell again. If you're honestly done with them and that is why they're blasting you, you can go after them for online defamation. Definitely in your situation with being big in the media, there is no federal defamation law, but it is recognized as an exception to the First Amendment protections of free speech. You can sue them in civil court for damages of slander on social media. Pause. Okay, let's use your logic for a second. If this keeps falling, I'm going to snap. Let's use your logic for a second here, Andrea, and go with defamation. And just like you said, damages. What damages did Wade incur from the messages that they have put out? Is it emotional damages? Financial damages? You'd have to prove damages incurred if you're going to claim damages. This has only helped him in some weird, twisted fucking way. Right, Samantha? It's and it's so crazy because they say the words, yet it's just not clicking. Yeah, now he has a bad reputation. It was the messages going out. It wasn't the fact that he's a murderer. So definitely in your situation with being big in the media, there is no federal defamation law, but it is recognized as an exception to the First Amendment protections of free speech. You can sue them in civil court for damages of slander on social media. Or you can at least tell them you will if they do not remove your personal messages. Thank you, Linda, for medically care from falling G items. You know what? None fell yet. today. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, my laptop did, but not on me. Thank you, Linda. And the good Linda, not the triple Linda, Gloria, and Trudy. So she writes, there are a lot of lawyers who have contingency fee contracts with clients. No fee unless you win. But you have a lot of proof and would have a good chance of winning because the uploads are literally your name and inmate number. I highly doubt any of those women are bringing in the big bucks. So any mention of the S word would probably have them taking down their posts in a heartbeat. Not sure what you can do with this information, but just wanted to share it. Have a good day. So you send the last emails, which is like, wow, you never loved me. You told all these other women that you wanted to marry them, get a tattoo of your name, all of the same things that you said to me. And then he doesn't give you the reaction that you're looking for. Then you send an email and even say, wow, I'll be honest, you didn't give me the reaction I was looking for. If you even apologize, I would have accepted you back. And then he still doesn't answer again from that. And you're like, oh, okay, well, here, let me send another one and act like I'm on your side and I want to help you. It is very obvious you are trying to just bait him to respond, which again, let's say you engaged in this relationship. Down the line, when he destroys you emotionally, what did you think would happen? Like, he's not even putting any effort into even fooling you. I just don't get it. Yes, you can, Andrea. Yeah, now she's a legal expert. Okay, and then there's one more again from Andrea. And it writes, I forgot to mention the reason of defamation of character being that they posted explicit content from you. Sexual. It is the same concept as revenge porn. Okay. So no, that would not fall under defamation and slander, because it is his own words. If you wanted to go for a revenge porn, but here's the thing, he's in jail at this point. None of his messages, there is no expectation of privacy with his messages. Okay? Therefore, it is extremely different if two citizens engage in a sexual relationship via text message or whatever it may be, because there was an expectation of privacy. Do you understand the difference, Andrea? Wade has no expectation of privacy because he is incarcerated, and all of his calls and messages are monitored and can be obtained via the FOIA Act. Unlike your messages, not your messages with Wade, but your messages with, your husband. If he turned around and put those out, that's a different story. Do you think Lee County is just releasing the nasty sexual calls with Vivian and Wade because they're committing revenge porn? Like, you get that, right? They're the one getting out these messages, which contain a bunch of sexual stuff. They're the ones giving out the calls, which contain a bunch of nasty sexual stuff. There is no expectation of privacy. It seems like she probably did a real simple Google search to find a reason to email him, and she just pulled off the internet. I guarantee she didn't include in her search someone who is incarcerated. Yeah, he's the property of the state of Florida. It's not the same. It's not the same. He's a property. I know. All right. So that's where the emails end. So that's where I'll end, I guess. But Allie is going live right as I end. I don't know what she's doing. Hold on, let me check. Alex Erickson. Allie is going live. Ooh, she's doing Berry Morphew. So I want to Jade Read over to Allie's. This is her link. Like I said, I might be live tomorrow, but I also might not. So I just want to give you the heads up, guys. Here is Allie's link. So we will stop here. We will all Jade Raid over there. And I'm so happy Barry got arrested again. I was concerned that they wouldn't, because like once you charge and then it gets dropped, it's hard to get enough evidence accumulated to actually follow through with charging him again. So I'm really, really excited. Justice for Suzanne. And so there is her link. Hi, Secret Forest Creature. He should sue his tablet for defamation for taking, right? I agree. It was a quickie, Secret Forest. We just finished out whichever emails we had. Sorry, it fell again. I know it's local to you, Hallie. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. It's very, because that one, I followed that one in real time too. And it was really disheartening when it got dropped. Yeah, he did think he got away with it. He really did. So here, let my forehead say goodbye. Oh my God. It's so ridiculous. And I will see you guys over on Allie's. So have an amazing rest of your weekend. And I may or I may not see you tomorrow night. So my forehead bids you all a goodbye.